Now, new visa changes for Chinese visitors to the U.S. could bring in millions and millions more tourists, and that would mean billions more of dollars to America. New York's real estate market is in a position to get a piece of that action. Li-Ling Tan reports from New York.
Manhattan, an already favorite destination for Chinese visitors and investors, could see the city's economy balloon, especially in its lucrative real estate sector. With new visa rules that allow Chinese students to stay in the U.S. for 5 years instead of 1, their parents have more reason to buy homes here.
A vast percentage of Chinese want their children to go to university in the United States. And now that this visa has been extended, they're considering middle school more than they were before. They could buy an apartment 10 years in advance because they're hoping that this is going to be occupied by their child who's going to school.
Royce Pinkwater is the founder of Pinkwater Select, a real estate advisory for investors dealing in properties ranging from $5 million to more than $150 million. She foresees growing Chinese interest in New York's residential real estate market because of the extended student visas, with a trickle-down effect on other sectors.
They will become more comfortable in the United States. They'll see it more and more as home. They will partake more in the restaurant culture here. They'll get into more furniture buying and more art buying, and they will put them in their homes here. So this will feel a bit less like a pied-à-terre and more like a residence.
The visa extensions could also boost commercial real estate, like China's Anbang Insurance Group's recent purchase of New York's iconic Waldorf Astoria Hotel for almost $2 billion. Business and short-term visas, too, have been extended, valid for 10 years instead of 1.
The visa extension now in effect is a deal between the U.S. and China to improve economic ties. The U.S. hopes the move will bring $85 billion annually to the American economy and support more than 400,000 jobs by the year 2021, as Chinese investors and businesses have the incentive to spend more.
But Sean King, former senior advisor to Asia for the U.S. Department of Commerce, isn't convinced the visa rules will change business decisions.
I don't think anybody's going to do a deal or make an investment in the United States because now they have longer to activate their visa. I mean, I could go to Canada tomorrow. It doesn't mean I'm going to buy an oil field in Saskatchewan. But it does, maybe it removes an irritant that otherwise would have been there that could have gotten in the way of some deals.
It will take time to determine just how better off the U.S. is with the new rules, but the government is optimistic that easier access for Chinese visitors will mean staying power for their spending power. Li-Ling Tan, CCTV, New York.